Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. I have another December page playing along with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. Here is my pin for today. It's basically those blocks made me remember that I had this picture of my dice in the shape of a tree. And this Farkle is a game that we like to play when Joe's family gets together. And so that's what this page is documenting is our crazy Farkle game. And let's see, I believe on this one I did not follow along any of the embellishment suggestions. I take that back. Actually, I believe the frame and the green piece on the right hand side was part of what was suggested for this page, but other than that, everything else was just my own design here. So, and really, I was just trying to make it work with the photos that I had for this page. All right, so I do layer up those two red cards. I probably could have cut them apart and saved them and used them elsewhere, but honestly, I have plenty of embellishments and it's fine. I just got those two cards used up. I needed them to be tall enough, top and bottom, plus off to each of the sides. So then I did pull out a piece of dark green cardstock, just a scrap that I had in my scrap bin. And I realized that that is spaced a little bit off for how I wanted things to fit. So I set it off to the side and decide to do my stamping here. And I pull out the black and is it mowed lawn? Whatever archival ink I have in the dark green, and that matched actually the title that was already pre-printed on this page, which is December Observations. And so I decided to, I couldn't even, Rustic Wilderness, I think is what this is. So I decided to use these super old alphabet stamps and stamp out Family Farkle. And it's wonky and I like it that way. I just, this was a great way to use a supply that I have and, get a very specific title used from that applies to my actual page. So, embrace your inner stamping skills, whether they look perfect or not. I actually love how the entire page turned out. I think these were old stamps that I probably picked up from maybe Michael's at some point, like a dollar bin, something like that. So I've got like 3 of them. And every so often I pull them out and stamp something on a page. So now I have glued that together, and I am going, since this will not be in a pocket page, that I do use the tear tape as well as the liquid adhesive just to make sure that it has longevity in my album. And get that stuck down, and then I'm going to start doing the embellishments. So there you can see that I pull out my magnets again, try to hold all the different layers down, and my glass board is actually magnetic and just kind of holds, gives me a third hand to hold everything down while I go work on something else. So I do decide to pull in these poinsettias and some of the very detailed leafy bits from the laser cuts. And again, just using lots of liquid glue. It's kind of several different layers on top of each other, so I do want to make sure that everything does have a place to stick. And I think here on this particular poinsettia, I end up using some very thin foam pieces on the leaves up there by the stamp title part, because there was a little bit of a gap there, so more so than at the bottom. And actually that doily at the bottom, I think I actually pulled that out a while ago from, mm, what was there was another totally non-Christmas related collection, and I pulled it out for something else and didn't use it, and then somehow it got stuck in with my Christmas stuff, and I just used it here instead of putting it back with the other collection, and it still, everything works all together just great. So getting this third poinsettia on, so I have my visual triangle going on with this page here. And so hopefully you can see where I got my inspiration from, that it was actually to help me pick out which picture and page I was going to work on. It made me think of that dice picture. And actually, funny story that the dice were actually bright neon orange, and so when I printed the picture, I did desaturate the color quite a bit. So in the end, it actually looked pretty good with the pale tones within the poinsettias as well. So don't forget that if you need to edit your pictures, that you can do that as well. So here are the close-up shots. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. And I will have a link to the playlist for everybody playing along with off the board, as well as links to all my social media accounts where you can see all my other creations. So thank you for watching today, and we will see you next time. Bye.